All right, so picture this. You're walking along some trail, a little bit of snow on the ground, and then suddenly you find yourself ruminating about the same old disaster that happened last year, which got you all in your guff, that got you all angry and sneery and pissed off. Hi, I'm Jesse. Welcome to the Valiant Lifestyle. This is my channel where I aim to give you successful tips and tricks, support you the best way I know how, and to uplift you, to support you. My man. So, what is this all about? Well, before we get to what this is all about, if this is your first time watching me, I'd like to invite you to subscribe. Real easy. Hit the bell notification where my finger just was. Select all notifications. All notifications will go your way when new videos of mine become available. Let's jump in. Thoughts around thoughts. Okay, oh my gosh, so much to unbox here. But wait, is it? I'm talking about the little addictions, the thoughts that are addictions in your head. Never mind the drugs and alcohol. Never mind the caffeine. Never mind the overeating or the other things that offset and then give you this little dose of pleasure and dopamine. I'm talking about the negative thought patterns in your head that you continually ruminate about, or you have something that you think about every once in a while that gets you stressed out in your body. Yesterday on the men's call, I had a humbling moment. And being a whole life coach, practitioner, masculine embodiment coach, this is something that I have trouble admitting to, but I do. And I do have an issue when it comes to negative self-talk. And that looks like, wow, the weather today isn't that pleasant. It's cloudy outside. Wow. Hasn't been that cold lately. Can't get outside to get skating with the kids. Oh my goodness, I wonder if we're going to get up to the ski hill this year because snow hasn't been that great. And on and on and on it goes, right? It just gets so boring going on like this in your head. But what does that do? What does that do to a person? It creates stress. And some of you might say, well, this is for me. I don't get greatly stressed out when I think of this stuff. Come on, let's be real. You do. Here's how it happens. Ruminating with negative thoughts are low vibration. Low vibration isn't good for your body. Here's what it does. Inside your mind, you know it's a lie. Inside your mind, you know it's negative, but you do it anyway. It becomes an addiction to stress. And stress is the three hormones: histamine, adrenaline, and cortisol. And those give little dabs of something to you. What does all that mean, Jesse? Well, when you get to a point where you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, yes, that's the addiction part. But your body gets used to the normalcy of this happening, and it craves a little fix of something in order to feel something. It craves a little fix of something in order to get something that you, well, when you don't get it, you know you want it. So it becomes a little bit of an addiction. So when you think negatively, it affects your body, stresses it out. Now, why is this a problem, Jesse? Why? You're talking about this stuff like it's got a problem. It is a problem because it's like paper mache in your body. In order to buffer down stress, and if it's happening over and over again, my friend, you're not hooped, but you're pretty close. If it happens over and over again, and you're causing this stress in your body, it's like papier mâché, and it, those three hormones, histamine, adrenaline, cortisol, rob in your own normalcy because you're addicted to it, calcium from your bones, and it puts it in low vibrational tissues. Well, that doesn't seem so bad. Why is that a problem? Because it over time causes scar tissue. It causes inflammation. It causes pain in your body that you don't like. and you say to yourself, I have no idea why my shoulder acts up. I have no idea why my back acts up. I have no idea why I have this great big bump on my foot or my heel hurts. I do. It's because you put it there. Because you continually stress yourself out with the emotion around the thought of something negative. This is what I used to do. I used to have thoughts around my own inability, and I still find myself doing it when I do negative self-talk. I used to have negative thoughts around my own ability to be able to carry the weight on my shoulders, to be able to keep up. And it's all rooted in this deep found lie called I am not good enough. And the I am not good enough shows up in many different parts. One of them is negative self-talk. Others show up in the ducking out to, let's say, do work that I could be doing. Driving to a place that I'm supposed to be doing, or where I'm supposed to be, scheduled to be on time. There's little things in there as to why all of that is happening. You go, well, that's pretty ambiguous. You just lay it out on us and you don't give us any real context on what that means. Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of context though. When I think about things in a negative self-talk and I dump that stress into my body and I cause it that grief, there's an addiction part to it because my body is craving some sort of normalcy. There's a chemical reaction. But there's also the normalcy around wanting to feel stable and in control of my life somehow. So something familiar and comfortable like that seems normal, even though it's not. Even though it's not normal to continually keep stressing out about things. So, back to what I was talking about earlier, which was the humbling moment I had. I'm a coach, and I still have these problems where I talk to myself negatively, and I have moments where I don't feel that it's representation of not feeling like I'm enough. So I do this thing where I try and justify by creating a story or creating some sort of talk on why it's not good enough for me. There it is. You're just hearing it for the first time too. So, with that, I want to invite you to look at the things that you say on a daily. And I've said this before in different ways, but I want to invite you to think about, I want to invite you to not only start thinking about positive things, reframing. Oh my gosh, can't get out with the kids to go skating today. Oh my gosh, can't get out to do skiing. Do other activities in winter. Do other activities. Go outside with them. Go to the forest, Jesse. That's what you do. That's what you got to do as part of the reframing. You're changing the story up. The other thing that I want to invite you to do, besides reframing, is and talking positively to yourself. Watch your thoughts. When you don't poo-poo yourself because you're talking negatively, just catch it. Oh, I see you, little bugger. Okay, I'm changing that thought. I caught myself. Wow, don't really like the Prime Minister of Canada right now, even though there is no Prime Minister of Canada right now. Stop. Just stop. Let it go. Our country is going to be okay. Enough with politics, though. I am going to be okay. I am going to be healthy. I am healthy. Never mind going. I am healthy. I am healing. I am proud. I am happy Those are the things that I get to work with, and I want to invite you to start doing too. And if there's a moment where you really feel like you need a hand with this, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I am a certified whole life coach, masculine embodiment coach, and I will show you how to do this. It's not as complicated as it seems. All you got to do is go to thevaliantlifestyle.com, click the book now, the red button, book a call, book that 30-minute complimentary discovery call, and we can talk about anything you want. And maybe this is the thing that you want to talk about and you finally want to schedule it. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Let's do this.